Stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They'll come up now on second.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Tigers of Houston taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Throwing to start here is Tua. And right away, he lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
4 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have to contend with a 3rd and 13. Well, this defense for the Ravens, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Now throwing on 3rd down there.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. Fielded at the 20. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Ravens will take over. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Purdy looking to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Trying to connect there with Wan'Dale Robinson. And it's 2nd down. When you look at this defense, they were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
I lost count of the number of turnovers that were occurring in that game.
Did.
Right? I mean, I had a clicker going after a while. 5, 6, 7, 8. It was unbelievable. There haven't been that many turnovers or takeaways, however you want to say, in the game since the Reagan administration. This is absolutely unreal.
I was in diapers. Purdy will set up to throw it here. That is caught. And he will have the Ravens first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. He finds his man complete. It's Jacobs. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That goes for a gain of 31. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Once more, Purdy looking to throw. He's got this complete to Robinson. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Here we go now on 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Purdy now to throw. Toward the pylon, caught. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
And they ran just a little underneath route here on 1st and goal, but there's really not a whole lot of room to operate this close to the goal line. He's just not able to get loose after the catch.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Jacobs will take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown. So that a great sequence for these guys to begin the ball game. They force the punt on one end, then come right down the field and score on the other.
And that's a great example of leaning on each other and building a little momentum that way. How about the defense forcing the punt, turns it over to the offense with confidence, and they take it downfield and score.
Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. K.J. Hamler. A big play there on the catch and run. 79 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Play action. Now it's Tua. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. Not the 1st and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down the ground. Pacheco is into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they are over 500 for the season, 4-3. They got back above 500 with a victory last week. And, Charles, you think this is a very important week for them, do you not?
I certainly do, because when you start to do the math, and yes, I'm using my fingers to count. If you're 4-4 at the midway point, let's say you're saying 10 wins is your cutoff line for a playoff berth. It's usually right around that number. A loss here, all of a sudden you've got to go 6-2 down the stretch just to reach 10 wins. That means this game is vital.
In motion left here, one of their tight ends. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43. The Ravens at 4-3, a game over 500. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They get the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
Consecutive runs of 6 yards gives them a 1st and 10.
Yeah, once more, strong running. Excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. 2nd and 7, operating from the 34.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
This time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy. Got a man. It's Higbee complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Tyler Higbee. His first touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And, Charles, this is a crew that he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Tyree Gillespie. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick 6.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In the case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Oh, for real?
I was so scared. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was so scared because he can't make it.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Yeah, I'm playing fly right now. I'm losing. In the league, I won the Super Bowl.
So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. Oh, another ball up for grabs here, and this one is intercepted.
Yeah, for real.
So from the 36,
they don't.
1st and 10.
No, they don't. You're right.
Purdy from the gun. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
Damn.
A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score.
Damn. Win the second. He about to win though. He got me 20. He about to have me 28-7.
They go play
I just ain't been playing. You know, like how you damn want to play a game, and then somebody hit you up and you don't really want to play at that time no more. It's that shit.
Purdy off the play fake.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't got the urge. I'm just really just playing it.
I see the surprise in your face there,
That's the
partner.
thing
That is
about
a
it.
rare
Like I said, I don't got the urge. I wanted to play when I wanted to play.
Completion-wise, way up, not that tough. On second down, Jacobs.
Yeah.
He takes it to the 15. That gives him a nice pickup. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Trying to run forward with Jacobs. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs.
He about to have me 24 to 7.
Around the line of scrimmage.
If he kick the field goal.
No gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
Yeah, they probably ain't playing to the 11.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
On 4th down, here's Purdy.
Oh, I stopped him, Tim.
Can't do anything with a football.
Shit.
It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
Yeah.
The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And as a result, possession switches hands.
I don't know why he go for it.
Already at the line, set to get going. For this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive. Because remember, last time out, they threw
might be watching my broadcast
on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building.
Oh, for real. I just called the play. There's no way he knew I was running over there.
It's time to attack and take
Like, no way he knew.
But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
It's all good.
Right at the 40-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
okay
on
with the call
YouTube.
there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. So, Charles, you look at this offense, and really on paper, at least, a great situation for them upcoming. They're unbeaten on the year, an open week coming up after this. So I guess my question, any worry that maybe this is coming at the wrong time?
Oh, definitely I would be worried about this game, maybe more than any other on the schedule, because I know my guys are looking ahead to that open week. Keep them focused on the task ahead. Make sure they take care of business in this one. Otherwise, you're talking about a double trap. The trap of losing the game and then having the open week and having to stew about it.
Here's Tua. And that's going to be incomplete.
Bro, how in the goddamn motherfucker did he drop the goddamn ball? God damn.
Ready to punt, Michael Dixon. And they'll let this one go right on the outskirts of the 10. They'll down it at the 11-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach, because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
We'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot.
Keep doing that shit. I don't give a
And
fuck.
he'll be taken down at the 18. Now Purdy. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The DeForest Buckner using those big hands and getting in there and bringing him down for the sack. The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. That's taken at around the 40. A 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First down, Houston.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. Touchdown, Houston! Isaiah Pacheco, his 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Tigers have got it back to within a score. Lutz to try to end the PAT. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
They're on 17-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like, because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge, because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Back to the air on second down, Purdy. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum the other side is starting to gain.
Purdy with it on third and long. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. This is fielded at the 27, and he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt, and out will come the offense as they take over. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, look and repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. A huge play there for Houston. 42 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago, followed it up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at first and goal.
And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Here's Pacheco headed right. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
With the ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal. Here's Pacheco. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Isaiah Pacheco. As the first half is winding down. And the Tigers have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Lutz good on the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. The no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Purdy. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
And he'll find Higby open downfield. Big strides, look at him go. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 47. Jacobs going to try the middle. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Once again, it's Jacobs. Brought down, but after we saw a flashy little move, stopped short of the 40. It gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Purdy. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They go with Jacobs. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. The 4th down run unsuccessful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Davante Adams, his second touchdown on the season. And the Ravens have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as these guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Pacheco gets it, tries the left side. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. And the pressure gets there, and Tua's going to be taken down. And that's Grady Jarrett who forced his way through to register the sack.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him. But even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 41-yard line. Tua going to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. Touchdown, Houston. Isaiah Pacheco, 41 yards. And the Tigers have cut it back within a score. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Makes the score Ravens 35, Tigers 28.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. Now a give to Jacobs running right. Get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 72 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing here, Purdy. And this one too low.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Purdy. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. They took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Play action. Now Purdy. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Purdy now to throw off the play action. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Purdy looking to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, in a tight game like this, that could be an incredibly important pick six, CD. And remember, it cancels out the one that the opposition had earlier in this ball game.
You're right about that, partner, because each side came up with plays to swing the momentum their way. Still plenty of time left for either team to come through with a win, though. Can someone else make a similar play and win it for their club?
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And we got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown. So every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. Purdy. Robinson hauling it in outright. And he'll get this up past the 20. Out of bounds. A gain of 8 there on the play, and it'll be second in a couple. Final minute now of the third quarter. A handoff, Jacobs running to the left, and he'll get a couple up to the 29. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On third down, here comes Jacobs. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 99 yards on the ground here for with Jacobs, so this is a first down. They needed inches, but they got yards and plenty of them.
And that often happens when everyone's stacked near the line of scrimmage when, as you said, all you need are inches. So you bring people closer to it. If you pop it free as he did there, it's a lot of grass available for him to run on.
Back now in Baltimore. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He's got it at the 15. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Josh Jacobs with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Ravens answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. The call is to go for one and kick the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jalen Phillips, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. A rough couple of weeks for the man under center. 5 sacks last week, 4 now this week. Do you try to design some quicker developing plays if you're an offensive coordinator?
I think you do that. I think you also change his launch point at times. In other words,
there he goes, right side. Now he's loose again, and he's going to step out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run, 55 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
I tell you, you don't have press conferences when you sign guys like this. He's been a real difference maker so far. There's now 2 interceptions for him in the game. And when you're getting contributions up and down your 53-man roster, you're going to be all right.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. Taken down at the 42. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game. I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal. And he's caught. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Purdy looking to throw on first down here. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Another incompletion would certainly be ideal defensively. A big play now. This is 3rd and 10. Purdy sets up to throw again. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Thomas. And he will have the Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll run right here with Jacobs. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Well, this drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here. Purdy off the play fake. Oh, no, he lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit, because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the 4th, a costly turnover. Now a throw here to his running back. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. It's his guy out in the front.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about, in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Tua. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Now Tua. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. Here's 2nd and a yard. Here's Tua. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Ravens have just about sewn up this football game. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. As they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll come on to kick this one away. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. This is taken at the 15. 51 yards on the punt there. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing Tua. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, the great coach has said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Now Purdy. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Purdy with it on 3rd and long. They'll let this go for the end zone. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. And that touchdown, Charles, with very little time remaining, boy, it just sucked any energy and momentum out of the other sideline.
Yeah, take an incredible comeback in the final minute to bring this one back to even. A great series there offensively. They saw an opportunity to slam the window shut, and they followed through.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes the return. Now on the return, oh no, the ball is loose. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers quickly.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
Throwing on 2nd down, it's Purdy. That is caught inside the 5. But even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That 1st down going to be enough to write a finish to this one. Jacobs going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. A 2nd down throw for Purdy. And he takes it in for the score on the